Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. The subscribe button is like right there or it's right there. Either way, it's right there or right there. And just subscribe. Uh, if you have eyes, ears, and a nose, you know that Jimmy Butler wants to be traded. The situation with the Minnesota Timberwolves is very dysfunctional. More dysfunctional than I realized at first. Jamal Crawford, almost 42-year-old man, lovely player, wonderful person, left guaranteed money on the table to walk away because he was that unhappy with the Timberwolves. Now, this is an old man who knows his chances of finding a job are slim, but he still wanted to leave because the Timberwolves are that dysfunctional. Jimmy Butler does not get along with the younger cast on the team, and I've made prior videos about, how this veteran leadership was going to help the Minnesota Timberwolves, how it's going to help the Timberwolves, how having Jamal Crawford here, having Jimmy Butler here, having Jeff Teague on the team was just going to bring things together, give them that veteran leadership, lead those young guys in the right direction. They had so much potential and blah, blah, blah. I really had hopes for this thing going forward, but it just doesn't look like it's going to work out. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work out. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So it doesn't look like it's going to work out. Jimmy Butler decided he wanted to trade, but come on now. He waited until, the end of September to say that he wanted to trade? Like, why didn't he say he wanted to trade in June? Why didn't he say he wanted to trade in July so that the team could have adequate time to, figure something out? You don't wait until right before training camp and say, you know what? I don't think I want to be with y'all no more. Didn't you know you didn't like them from before this? Anyways, yeah, so anyways, the Heat is his preferred trade destination. Would you guys like to see Jimmy Butler on the Heat? The Wizards have actually expressed interest in Jimmy Butler, guys. They've expressed interest in him. And people have come and put together some options of some trade packages. And I want to know what you guys think about these. Like, they're saying Thomas Satoransky and... Why did I type that? They're saying Thomas Satoransky and Otto Porter would be a nice matchup. I think that would be a decently even trade. I think with the acquisition of Jimmy Butler, the Wizards would, move up and rank in the Eastern Conference. He's a great player. He's top 15 offensively, defensively. Can handle the ball himself. So, there are things that make me feel like this might be a decent trade for the Wizards, but like, if we give up Thomas Satoransky, who do we have as a backup for Wall? Interesting, right? Interesting. Very interesting. Also, they're saying Kelly Oubre and Troy Brown because the Timberwolves would like a young player in return. So, Troy Brown seems like a decent option. We're not really gonna use him right now. And if we're in win now mode and that's what we're thinking that we want to do, then I feel like giving up Troy Brown wouldn't be bad. Giving up Troy Brown, but also giving up Kelly Oubre. Yeah, because he's a better player, but also you don't know where Jimmy Butler is going to end up next season. You're going to give up a potential guy for a star, but who's also a rental. And what if you lose and you lose a lot? So it could end up like a bad situation. It could end up like a Carmelo Anthony situation where too much of a good thing goes bad. I really don't see any other teams other than the Wizards and the Heat really making like a play for this situation to go down. I would be open to it if we could also get somebody back. Like, what if we got back you know who I'm talking about? Little, small, light skin, Tyus Jones. Maybe he could be the backup for Wall. I know we don't really, you know, like smaller guards, but that could work out. And with the Heat, I really see them trading for him, especially with his close relationship with Dwayne Wade and them on their push to make a comeback in the Eastern Conference that they're not making the playoffs this year. Oh, they did make the playoffs. Sorry, after falling out in the first round of the playoffs this year. But I don't see who they could trade or what they could do. Like, I could see it in the sense where Justice Winslow, but that's not really an even trade. So you probably have to trade Justice Winslow and James Johnson. Nobody cares about James Johnson. Well, they do care about James Johnson, but he's kind of fallen out of favor a little bit. So James Johnson and then Justice Winslow. And I'm pretty sure they would want to throw in Dion Waiters for just for good measure, right? Just for good measure. Excuse me. That's what I could see happening because I don't really see them giving up Josh Richardson because he's a part of their future, and because Justice Winslow hasn't necessarily like proved himself all the way. I could see where they would give him up because they do play the same position. He is still young. He does still have potential to get better with them, and if they want to win now or move up more in their rankings in the Eastern Conference, I feel like that would be the best scenario for them. Tom Thibodeau does not want to give up Jimmy Butler, but the GM wants to, like he's okay with letting him go, making the situation better for everybody. Taylor is very, he's like, hey man, if you want to go, we can try to make something happen. Glenn Taylor, but Tom Thibodeau ain't giving up on nobody. He's willing to work these dudes to their grave, and he ain't letting him go. He said, "You mine now." So, no, I'm playing. He didn't say that. Anyway, I apologize. Anyway, yeah, that's what I think. Do you guys think Wizards should trade for Jimmy Butler? Do you guys think the Wizards should trade for Jimmy Butler? Or do you guys think the Heat should trade for Jimmy Butler? Where do you think Jimmy Butler is going to end up? Let me know. Peace, guys. It's your